cast with the right handle and we retrieve with the left.
Yep.
Why you cast with the right and you change your hand and so it's losing time?
Yeah, yes.
Why?
I that's just the way it used to be. Now I use both hands, so I don't waste time. You know, I'm left-handed. You know, I'm throwing this event. I've learned to throw left-handed a lot because of the way that I'm fishing. So you're not wasting time.
Okay.
But now with the spinning, that's with bait casting. With spinning gear, you cast with your right and you reel with your left. With the spinning.
Okay.
But with the bait caster, use either one. Yes.
Yes, that's cool. So, in Italy, the sport is a hobby because there is no business on fishing. But so we fish also tournament angler, like also Jacopo, you know Jacopo,
Yeah.
the first Italian. We fish on Saturday and on Sunday, and it's really stressful. How much is stressful? Fish every day,
Wow.
every years, lots of hours. How can you make it?
Well, you got to have a good support system at home. You know, a good wife, kids that believe in you, and then it's about endurance. You know, it's about performing when you have to perform, when it counts, and the other side is enjoying your time on the water when you're out there. Unlike Friday when it was 40 degrees and raining, and we had to be out there.
Yeah.
At least you didn't have to be, but if you were going to compete and feel like you're going to have a shot to win, you had to be out there on the water. So there are days that, you know, are stressful, very stressful to be on the water. Those are the ones you got to block out of your mind and look forward to the days that aren't so stressful, where you can relax.
Okay. So keep strong every day.
Yes. Yes.
Can I film you while you're speaking?
Yep.
Okay. So when you're in tournament, one of the most important thing I think is mentality.
Yeah.
But when you are first day of tournament and you have a plan, a strategy, and you are not catching, or you are catching small fish, probably in this day something changed. How can you manage that in your mind?
I think the biggest thing, especially with the Bassmaster Classic, when you're catching fish or if you're not catching fish, where does the mental side of that come in? It takes a lot when you're not catching them to keep it right here, and then when you are catching them, how much do you actually manage your time and manage your fish? I think the biggest thing is to make sure that you keep it right here, because if you're not with it here, it's not going to work out. You have to believe, you have to focus, and you have to stay dialed in the entire time. You will lose it. It will spin, and you'll go, whoa. Got to grab yourself, come back, focus in your mind, and do the job that you need to do. And you need to do that every single second of this event.
So you have to be always concentrated.
100.
And when you have 4 fish and you lose a fish, how much is difficult to manage this? It's difficult. Yeah.
Depending on how much time you have left, every fish counts. Every ounce counts. Throughout your whole career, it's like that. Not just one event. You'll see it in one event, but your whole career is like that as well. You have to be able to take the bad with the good and the good with the bad. You can't ever get too high, but you don't ever want to get down too low on yourself, because at the end of the day, if you could catch every single fish, you'd be a multi-millionaire.
Yeah.
No, we can't do it.
You have to believe all the time,
Right.
everything, and stay positive.
Stay positive, 100%.
Yes. And what is your favorite techniques for fishing?
Top water.
Top water. Also in this time?
Maybe a little bit here. The water's warming up. I don't know. Maybe.
Maybe.
I'll have one on.
Okay. In the tournaments, on 100%, what you think the boat, the technologies can count?
Technology is important, especially on this body of water. As dangerous as it is, with the mud flats and the rocks and the shallow water that's in the middle of this river is very dangerous. And my Lowrance sea map, the new sea map where I can color shade the depths, allows me to know that I'm running in a channel and not, because of the high water. They've lost buoys. There's buoys that aren't in there. I've run aground already. I know others have. But with that new sea map and the new shading from Lowrance, the new shading of the depths of the water, I know where I can run and where I can't run. And that makes a big difference.
Also for safety.
Safety, that's what it's all for.
Yeah.
Because if you can't get there safely, how are you going to get back?
Okay. So my questions are over.
Okay.
I would like to ask you a photo with you.
Yeah.
And if you make a signature.
Yep.
I got my power pole down, stuck in the mud in the bottom of the lake, sitting so still in the wind and the waves, could even be a hurricane. I got my power pole down, I'm gonna make another dead on pinpoint gas, catch myself a big old glass, and another one after that. Oh yeah, got my power pole down, stuck in the mud in the bottom of the lake, sitting so still in the wind and the waves, could even be a hurricane. I got my power pole down, I'm gonna make another bit on pinpoint gas, catch myself a big old glass, and another one after that. Oh yeah, got my power pole down, power pole down, power pole down, power pole down, I got my power pole down. Stuck in the mud in the bottom of
Family, and I get teary-eyed, and to think that I might not be back on the stage, it's tough. But you know what? You guys, the bass fishing fans, are the ones that make this sport so fantastic, and we thank you for that more than we could ever imagine. The crowds that come out here, it's just unbelievable. So, you know, a huge thanks to Bass Pro Shops. Check out there. That's one of those things that you go through life. And I got 4 kids, and me and my wife, we try to instill that in them. And I don't think that anybody does it in the bass fishing community. So thank you guys very much. Thank you, Knoxville. And we'll see you around.
Oh, I'm sure we'll see you back.